welcome to another episode of Life with Retro. Let's draw something episode. Today, I'm taking another request from a viewer. I have been asked and tasked to draw Psyduck, the most annoying of Pokemon. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, I guess the first thing first we have to draw is eyes. This nice, beautiful Psyduck eyes. So, it looks like we got out here, kind of circle in the middle. That. I'm going to draw Bill, so it's kind of like curves up this way, comes to a point, comes up that way, comes to a point, goes up, around like that, goes around, comes up, comes back out. Up, what we'll do is we're going to go up, around, back out, curves around like that. Draw two little lines here to represent that. Draw its head. And it goes around like this. Draw little feathers on its head. So I'm going to go up like this, curve around this. Draw his arms next. Would seem rather easy to do. Start with this one. I'm going to go out and down, and back up, and over, and back up, and over, and they curve around this way. Same with this one. We're just going to do this. And around there. And draw the body. What we'll do is we'll have earrings right here on both of the arms. What we're going to do is we're going to go up, around this way, curve around, cat alert, and we're going to do the same thing here. And curve around, and it's going to meet right in the middle. That's 1 foot. This is like rather easy to draw. So then go here, kind of curve around, come to a point, curve around, come to a point. There's 1 foot. Then another foot kind of goes up like this, comes to a point, curves around, kind of curves around that way, curves around that way, comes around this way. And like that, and assuming we're just going to erase that line there. There's a little tail on the side here. Kind of goes up like this. And comes up. We're going to make this a little bit closer to its body. It's going to look awkward. So it goes like this, and then comes to a point. Kind of like that. Well, actually, what we'll do is we'll curve it out like this, and then go down like that. There we go. Now we color them. Oh, Psyduck's coloring is rather easy most of the time. So what we need is a black for its eyeballs. So let's go and grab that. That's more of a gray. We need black. Yellow for the rest of them. These for his body. Psyduck. Yeah. We all know my favorite Pokemon, of course, is Snorlax. But Psyduck is kind of the most annoying of them in my book. All he does is go, Psyduck. At least when Pikachu was cute. This is just borderline annoying. We just color them in. If you have any viewer requests, you want to try me just Pokemon or any character to draw, Nintendo character, Disney character, video game character, let me know. I'll see what I can do. Hands getting tired. One would say drawing is a young man's pursuit, and I'm almost 50 and I'm still drawing. So, say to those people, they can go eat chalk. If you saw my short of why I draw, you realize that according to what's going on in my life right now, this is the reason I draw. That's the reason I draw. I think it's almost time another reason on my hands are because look at the size of this yellow pencil. Think I use yellow a lot? Okay, there's his body, we're just going to do his head, his feet, and his tail, and his bills are just kind of an off color. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch up pencils here. That one's about dying dead. Pull up my resupply stock. So we finish up coloring in Psyduck here. This is kind of an easy one to draw. There really isn't much to them. Of course, there isn't much to like Pikachu really either. So I'm going to start, those of you that request me to do different drawings of things, of characters, such as Psyduck here, I'm going to shout you guys out. So this one goes out to you, Zach from MySpace. If you have any requests and don't mind getting shouted out in one of my vlogs, as I draw your request for you, go ahead and shout it out. Let's see, I need one more color for his bill. That's more of let's leave his bill the way it is. I don't think I have a color that'll match that. So let's finish up. Grabbing my itty bitty black pencil and finishing up. Coloring in his hair. So and highlight a few things. We always use my trusty, I always pull out my trusty black marker and just kind of all around the eyes. So maybe outline around his bill. So there you have it. Psyduck, I know he's not the worst, but he's not the best either. So he's my Psyduck. So peace out, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next one.